Happy Sunday, guys! I'm about to go and film something, but before I do that, I wanted to prepare a very light lunch. So I got out of the frozen stash my Japanese healthy soup. So I'm gonna make that before I do my filming.
As I pull up, dropping buckets. Yeah, like it's nothing. In the kitchen, chopping onions.
Thank you for indulging that video. I think I just wanted to push myself creative-wise to do videos that I don't usually do. Basically, the video is like a play on if I had too much on my plate, what would I actually do with it? And I had this idea in my mind that I would actually be taking the plates and shooting them up because I don't even want to have the plates at all. I hope to get better and better in this style where one day, what I see in my mind, I can execute and match the output completely. Back to lunch.
Hey, this is Robert Patrick, right? It's a T1000.
Ah!
Yep.
Wow.
As soon as Russo wakes up, the entire NYPD's gonna be after your ass. Why'd you gotta hit him so hard, huh?
I'm telling you, this guy's a beast. I'm calm, so I need some backup.
I feel like I've been working really hard for the last few years, and I think coming out of COVID did play a part. I think like during COVID period, because there were so many things that you could not do, a lot of times we just stuck at home, and what did I end up doing? I just end up working a lot more. And so I think fast forward to a few years later, I'm very tired, I'm burnt out. So I just want to make 2025 a much slower pace for me, especially with regards to work, and a lot more creative expression when it comes to my side projects and whatever things I want to do on the side. At the end of the day, I think like also the last 2 years I experimented, and I say experiment because I was not fully convinced. I'm always like kind of against the idea of growing too quick or growing too big, because I want to make sure I grow intentionally. I don't want to just anyhow grow. I know like there are a lot of people say like what makes entrepreneurs good is that they're very prone to action. But I think recently like I was listening to this podcast interview with Seth Godin, and he said that
Doesn't matter how fast you're going if you're going in the wrong direction.
So really knowing where you want to head towards and not just growing something because everybody says, look at all these shiny, successful entrepreneurs and businesses, don't you want to be like them? And then you just grow your business with no sense of the direction that you actually want, the kind of life that you want to lead. And then fast forward a few years, you have a successful business or a successful career, but it's not the life that you want to lead. I have been struggling a lot with burnout past 2 years, and definitely there's too much on my plate. But I think I'm also boiling down to the deeper reason about why I constantly go into this burnout struggle, or like why I'm constantly going into this cycle of burnout, and also my inflammation, which is usually because of my burnout, because I don't get enough sleep, I don't get enough rest, I don't get enough downtime, and then that causes my inflammation to go up. And I think it's actually really a lot about mindset, and sometimes you don't realize the kind of conditioning that you have experienced. Like there's this example of, I thought I wanted like a chillax activity, right? After work, I wanted something that could help me to unwind for the day. So I thought I'm going to play Stardew Valley, okay? And then the funny thing is, the context of the game is very cute. He is like in his cubicle, down there typing away, and he's like did an office job. Gets an opportunity because his grandfather passes away and leaves him a farm. Okay, so I'm this farmer through this character, right? And I realized that as I was playing this game, even though I technically wanted to be a farmer, to have a slower life, they started giving me like tasks that I had to do. So I had to talk to this person, get this thing, get a bigger fish, get a bigger rod, upgrade my farm. And then before you know it, right, yeah, I'm working this farmer boy late into the night until like the farm is dark and his energy battery level is like, I will work him right down to the bone, and then it'll be really late. Then he goes to sleep, and then they'll be like, oh no, your farmer boy is so tired. And I'm like, what am I doing? I am playing a farming game as if I'm working a corporate job. Mindset. There is something inside that is conditioned to like just work so hard at something and not wanting to rest. I don't know. Do you all face this problem also of having like an inability to like rest from your labor? I'm also someone who doesn't like to have a job just for the sake of a job, because I get bored easily and I don't like to do jobs that are boring. I don't like to do jobs where I don't like the task at all. So I need my job to be something that I am somewhat interested in. So yeah, I think sometimes it's also about reconditioning myself and going back to my value system and what really makes me happy. And when I say happy, I don't mean like hee ha ha the happy, like superficial happiness, but really like makes me feel contented, makes me feel fulfilled, happy with my life, that this is the way I want to lead my life, and those things are in sync. Journey with me as I learn to recalibrate and reset myself as 2024 comes to an end.